Nothing like a little bit of drama for the morning. I've just heard the hotel dogs bark as they went out for a walk on their leads, which is a bit strange as they run around free and easy most of the time. And then a member of staff rush out with a big stick. So yeah, always carry a big stick. And it's time for me to say goodbye to my stick. It's made it all the way from Koh Phangan. It's well travelled, and I bet it never thought it would make it over to the west coast. But it's better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in a war. So yeah, I may have looked a little bit funny walking around with it in some places, but the trusted stick is gone. I don't think it'll make it international. I don't think they'll let me on the plane. That'll be a bit too much, I think. Also, my torch, it's got to go. The battery has kind of died. And as much as I think, oh, there goes a dog. It's all popping off. The battery's died, and to be honest, I wouldn't recommend this one, although I would recommend having a torch. The button just gets pressed all the time wherever it is, so the battery just died. And also, I'm saying goodbye to my green hippie pants. They don't really fit in my bag anymore, and also they're really baggy, and I've got the blue pair, which is less baggy, which I'll always wear in preference, I think. So, goodbye. Well done. Served me relatively well. And so my stick was not happy about being lumped in with the big baggy hippie pants and the Energizer torch, and I think rightfully so. I'm going to give it more of a send-off. It was a game changer. From the moment I started carrying it, I had a sense of confidence that if another aggressive dog came and went for me, I would be able to protect us. So I would definitely recommend carrying one. And where does that confidence come from? It just comes from being prepared. Always try and be prepared for every eventuality. I think that since we've come down south to Koh Samui and across to Phuket, it has felt a bit different. It hasn't had the amount of aggressive dogs just barking at you and just roaming the streets, but maybe it's just because we've been lucky. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. But there was definitely a different kind of vibe up in Rayong, Trat, Koh Chang, and those kind of places. So yeah, I guess it has also maybe inspired me to do an eskrima lesson or two when I go to the Philippines. I've always had an interest in stick fighting, and I've never done like a weapons discipline. I'm not someone who advocates carrying weapons anywhere other than Thailand for the dogs, but I think I will do. It's almost time to leave the hotel, and with leaving the hotel it's going to be a short time before we leave Thailand. So taking a few moments to sit on my balcony and look out and up to the villa we stayed at for a couple of days. I'll start with that. It was great to experience the range of opulence and more modest living. So here it's, I think, £24 a night, and up there £2,000 a night. So yeah, I'm very grateful to have had those experiences and see a couple of different sides of this bay and experience or have an insight into another world. But it's all I need. I'm happy. I've been happy in my white cube, my little prison cell. But also Thailand, how's it treated me? So I came to Thailand with high expectations. And I think when we got here there was a little bit of a culture shock, that it wasn't the utopia that I thought it was going to be, and the realisation that everywhere has a way of working and you have to understand the culture, what you can and what you can't do, and play by the rules. I think 2 months in I have a little bit more of an idea of what these rules are, but certainly I don't have the full picture. At one point when we were feeling quite low, Sarah definitely didn't want to come back, and I was kind of feeling the same, just because maybe my illusion had been shattered of the get out of jail free card. But I think we will come back. I think there's more exploring to do. I'd like to see Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, maybe do a few more beaches, I don't know, and catch up with a couple of people that I haven't seen in Thailand. So yeah, book is still open on Thailand.
I wanted to do this video to let you know what me and my husband have been travelling around with for the past 2 months around Southeast Asia, only with a carry-on backpack. 42 litres, keeping it minimal, keeping it light. People have asked me, what have you been carrying around, because we're travelling for so long. So I thought I'll do a video and let you know. By home number 16, the Wabi-Sabi Resort in Phuket, Kamala Beach. And Thailand, see you later. Meow. So I highly recommend the Wabi-Sabi Resort here in Kamala, not just because they have a funky name, Wabi-Sabi, but the rooms are really quirky, really clean, friendly staff, the dogs are really sweet and lovely, and yeah, breakfast was good. We didn't include it, but actually we could just pay additional. I think it's a bit cheaper if you include it with your room rate, but they gave us eggs, they gave us fruit, bread, and also what was great, they put bug spray on the tables, so that was a nice little touch.
Yeah, you did need that bug spray. There were a lot of mosquitoes around the eating hall, and the breakfast is minimal. It was okay, but it was minimal, but it wasn't particularly expensive, so
and it kept us full. So
we don't always agree on these things.
But yeah, definitely recommend it. It's by the beach. There's a beautiful villa if you want to go and check in there, and there's a lot's going on, so highly recommend the Wabi-Sabi. What an amazing name.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Krabi.
From Krabi. Okay, Krabi's nice though.
Yeah.
Krabi's nice, yeah.
You want cannabis?
Oh, I'm okay. No, I'm not going to Malaysia.
No, now.
No, it's okay.
Before, it's funny, like before I came to Thailand,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Here you go. Kapunka.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll grab that one there. Thank you. Have a good day, yeah? Thank you.
Bye.
So we have made it to the airport. How long was that?
About 40 minutes.
And what did you make of that then?
Okay, I am not gonna lie, I was super paranoid on that trip. First of all, he turned up not in the right car registration plate number that was on the app.
He proudly admitted that he'd been in a crash and he was using his second car.
Yeah.
Not sure whether something was lost in translation.
And then we got inside the taxi and he kept on saying like, oh, the drinks are free, air conditioning is free, and he was being super nice, and I was like, I'm not too sure. Then as we started to drive, he offered us if we wanted to get some weed before the flight.
Wow, you've missed a little part of the story, Sarah, as you love to do. We had also made it clear we were taking an international flight to Malaysia. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, okay, this is a little bit weird. That is the last thing I want to be doing before going to a country
And then,
where you can get
Yeah.
for having weed on you. So
And
I
then-
don't want to smell of it. I don't want to be anywhere near it.
And then he mentioned about escorts, like Thai
Oh, did he?
escorts. Yeah. And
Yeah,
Then
he
he
did.
looked at me, and then Tim was like, "Oh no, she's my Filipino, whatever." But then I was in the taxi, and then I started to smell like a really strong sense of menthol,
No,
and
it's Tiger Balm.
Okay, Tiger Balm, whichever. It was a menthol smell, and I thought it was coming through the air vents. And then I started to feeling a bit woozy, and I do anyway when travelling. But then I was thinking, hold on, has he put something in the system to make us feel woozy? As I had that thought, we went off the main road down a really dodgy, like, side road, and then I got super paranoid. I was thinking, he's gonna knock us out, because
You
that
got
smell.
more paranoid than I did.
Because that smell is the same smell as the dentist when they try to knock you out to get your teeth out. So I was getting really
He would have
paranoid.
knocked himself out as well, though. That could have ended really badly.
Yeah, no, I didn't think of that. Anyway, so
He
I
was
quickly,
avoiding the toll, I think.
So
but, yeah.
quickly, I got on my maps, and then my maps wasn't loading. So I was thinking he's put a blocker in the car. I got super paranoid.
Yeah.
And then I asked for Tim's phone, looked, and basically followed the route. And I realised we were heading to the airport. He just went a back route, maybe to avoid traffic. But yeah, got paranoid.
Sometimes you need to judge your audience.
But we are here in the airport, safe and sound. Because I have some liquids in my day bag, and I need to put it all into my we are super early. The counter doesn't open until 12 o'clock, so we have to wait for maybe half an hour. And yeah, for some reason we couldn't check in online, so we do have to wait for the counters to open. Normally we'd be right through departures, but not today. While we're waiting for the check-in to open, I'm getting some juice from this free charge station. So the benefit of having only carry-on is that you don't have to queue up in these long queues. We're not reaping that benefit right now, are we? So that was easy. We got our boarding pass. She did ask me though how long I was staying in Malaysia and where we were going next, and I said Singapore. She said, do you have a flight or anything? And I was like, no, we were thinking of just getting a bus. So she did ask for confirmation of the hotel in Malaysia, and then that was it. So easy peasy, hopefully. Oh look, oh look who I'm waiting for. Look who I'm waiting for.
Power bank.
So that was really, really quick for me. I took my power bank. However, I didn't take my toiletries out. They didn't ask me to take it out separately. So, yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So this is my Thai set food. An omelette with pork, minced pork, tom yum soup and some rice. 220 baht, which actually isn't so bad. £612 baht, so £15.
£12.50.
Okay. And yeah.
Oh no, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
And here it's they add on 10% surcharge plus 7% VAT, so add on an extra 20%.
So it's about 20 quid. Yeah, one of the
Oh no,
more
that was
expensive.
including that. So net.
Okay.
Let's wait for our bubble tea.
Your attention please, the boarding gate for Bangkok Airways flight PG274.
Thailand Thailand. See you later. See you soon. And hello, Malaysia. We're coming for you.